Guys, welcome to the Master Copywriting Critique. Let's dive right into your questions and material. I'm excited. Let's rock and roll. I'm going to try and stay away from last names just for privacy purposes, but for individuals who sent capture pages, first off, thank you. I'm very grateful that this is going to be a very cool, insightful critique session for everyone involved because of that. But I will try and stay away from last names. And these two, Willie, Daria, you guys were the first ones who sent anything. So I just thought it would be appropriate to play with your capture page and your offer first. So cool, rock and roll. All right, so I'm going to blow this up a little bit. First off, guys, please, I'm going to give you guys critiques. Obviously, take what you like, leave the rest. I'm going to give you everything that I know that I would do to the capture page, but please don't be offended by anything that, you guys, we're students here. And if I tell you to switch something, please don't be combative or something that I would recommend. If you don't like it, don't do it. It's your website at the end of the day, your business. I'm going to tell you what will work, what I know will work from the 10 years or so that I've been online testing, split testing websites and capture pages. Okay. And I'm going to try and give you some practical things to switch and change around that I know will boost your conversions, whether you gave me an ad or a capture page or a video sales letter or a sales page, whatever. And this is going to be fun. So let's dig in together. And for starters, guys, and hats off to everyone who did send something in. Thank you for playing full out. You guys didn't just go through the course of months of training, endless hours of classroom study. You guys did stuff. You guys are light years beyond 90% who ever go through any type of course like this, because not only are you here to the end, but you did the thing. So before we dig in and tear some of this stuff apart, I want you to just acknowledge your greatness, what you guys have done over the last handful of months, because now you've not only gone through it, but you've given me stuff to critique. And that doesn't go unnoticed for me, because it's all about action. I can sit here and preach and talk all day, but knowledge is power. No, taking action on that knowledge is power. That's what I'm about. Results. Let's get moving. Let's make you money. Okay? I'm not about just teaching you stuff and then throwing it on the back burner and that's it. This is what gets me excited. So anyway, number one, guys, right here, the capture page. And we've tested this. Put the form to the right. Put the form to the right. Okay? Every single person on their browser, right here, if you don't have, there's no scroll thing here, but everyone's mouse is always, for the most part, on the right. In fact, guys, is anyone a lefty here? This is an interesting question. Is anyone a left-handed person who plays around on their mouse? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. For those who are lefty, do you guys play with over here? Do you guys, like, for example, if you're just on a website right now, is your cursor is it on the left because you're a lefty? Is it always on the right? Always on the right, even for lefties. Okay, okay, cool. Right mostly. Okay, so guys, the reason it's on the right is because when big long websites, or even in like something like Gmail or Wikipedia or long things that we're reading, if you don't scroll like this, if you have depending on your mouse, you're always like over here on the sidebar moving stuff to the right. It is a lot. While it may seem insignificant, and it does not matter, it does. It's very significant. Your form needs to be on the right-hand side of the capture page. Ideally, like right here, right? We just swap these two. Okay, so initial first change when I take a glance at this website, this capture page, switch them over, okay? Because this is where their cursor is hanging out the most, over here where they can browse and scroll on a website. You want that to be as painless, as simple, as fast, as easy to enter their information into your website as possible. Now, in the video, I'm not going to play it right now, but in the video, guys, at the very end, you say, click the link below, and Jessica will give you all the details. Okay, guys, these little languages that we have this is only 1:10 minutes long. We've got to keep it tight and keep it like on point. You're not wanting them to click. You're wanting them to fill out the form with their name and email. And again, while it may seem insignificant, telling them to click versus telling them to enter the form, I don't know where this video was, but guys, you've got to say enter the form with your best email. And I love the part where you guys said, Jessica will give you all the details on the next page. That's great. And really what that is that's leveraging, like, you don't need to be the expert. You're just hey, here's Willie and Daria. On the next page, my friend Jessica will introduce to you or give you this, whatever this is, this step-by-step system, etc. Okay, that's cool, because that actually, you can put your brand, your face in there and get you exposure as you're marketing whatever business this is. and then you can kind of be like the vortex or the medium to Jessica, who has the answer in this example. The button. I don't know if there's a pre-frame. If someone who knows, like when someone gets to this website, do they know what Team Start Living is? I don't know. I'm not. If they do and they're already warmed up and their frame coming from where, if there's an advertisement or maybe they're hopping off of a conference call or they're going through a funnel where they already know what Team Start Living is, okay, that's cool. But if not, if this is going to cold traffic or just people you just introduced to, XYZ and they've never even heard of Team Start Living, this does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. So instant access, which really, those are the upfront things. We're going to do a lot of work on this website, guys. So this is going to be cool. The headline alone, to really start from the beginning, what exactly are we getting? When someone opts into this, is it a brochure? Is it a catalog? Is it a video that explains how they're going to travel the world to get the peak experiences at unheard of prices? Is it what exactly is it? A download? Is it a PDF, ebook? Is it a webinar? Is it a recording? Is it live? What is, Jessica? I don't know what exactly that is on the next page. So everything we talked about, 100% I would put like 13-minute video reveals a step-by-step system that, for example, I had some examples here just playing around. The headline itself isn't, you've gotten like the pain points, the benefits, the real benefits, travel the world, peak life experiences, unheard of prices. Now, I would absolutely get some, free, I'm not sure, again, what it is, free, maybe it's a 14-minute video, okay? Instant access, download, what exactly is it? Well, it's a video that explains, right here, how to, all right, or maybe instead of going for, we can, and this could be something like the pre-headline. This goes along for everyone who's on this webinar. A lot of what I'm going to critique about is specificity. A lot of the errors and loops that a lot of the people missed were that I don't have any idea what I'm getting on this capture page. And guys, I love you guys. I can tell are authentic, are educators, and I think you guys can be powerful on video. I'm not saying get rid of the video. I'm saying change the focus. The prospect is here. For example, the first thing that you guys say in this video is why we joined Team Start Living. I'm telling you, they don't care. Why we joined Team Start Living is the first thing that comes out of your mouths on this capture page. Guys, that says they don't even know, most likely don't know what that is, nor do they care. Okay, let's go back to basics here. Capture page video tips. Who are you? Optional. Remember we talked about it. You could say, hey, this is Willie and Daria, we're educators, and what do you got? I'm super excited right now. We love travel, and you guys brought up the fact that you guys were in a couple different exchange companies and had 3 different timeshares. Maybe you can speak to a direct target market like timeshares and travel and go after that keyword and speak that language. I don't know if 3 timeshares and 2 different exchange. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, or if that is if that's laser targeted to that niche. But you guys have a very unique experience and background where you can speak directly to timeshare holders and speak to their pains. Maybe it's that they can't get travel under like a year out, like you guys said. That is a pain point. Like, hey, who are you? Will and Daria, we're educators. We love travel. We've had a couple horrific experiences with timeshares, and we were tired of it. And we finally found a system that allows you, if you like cheap travel, if you want to be able to plan within a couple of weeks instead of a couple of years, on the drop of a dime, travel the world in luxury and create those peak life experiences, that's what I got. Why do you need it? Well, because like us, we basically had to book our travel 12 months in advance. It was very difficult to do, and we never really got the properties or the experiences that me and our family wanted to do, because what was those timeshares, what we had wasn't working. Okay, and so what you've got is a system, whatever, again, that I'm not clear on what it is, what they actually get, but maybe it's a 15-minute video that explains briefly something that's changed your life and allowed you to travel the way you and your family always wanted, always dreamed of, right? That dream lifestyle. Where can they get it? Just fill out the form. You got free instant access. It's a video. You're going to get immediate access to it. It's going to, and then again, hit whatever the pain points there would be for that specific target market. Okay. So this is wow, you guys are rock stars. Love that you guys are doing this. I don't know, again, if they know what Team Start Living is here and here. If they don't, I wouldn't even mention it. I'm guessing that this is to get, well, actually, Will, Daria, you guys are on. Is this to get people involved in a business, or is this just to sell, like, retail what this product is? Okay, great. Okay, cool. To sell customers. So the Team Start Living has nothing to do. If it's to get customers and not distributors, you shouldn't even be mentioning a team. You've got a wholesale, like a tangible product, a travel product that can solve problems and provide solutions to people who are interested in travel. It has nothing to do with teams or check out, like if I filled out the form and I assume that the next video would explain to me a little bit about the travel package and the benefits and the savings that you can receive and enjoy when you sign up for whatever membership this is. Is that safe to say? That whatever's on the next page actually talks about whatever this product is, travel savings, and they can get involved and immediately start booking travel for whatever, 1/2 the price and all that good stuff. Okay, cool. Product. Cool. Right. So guys, I go back to the drawing board here. We can get a lot more specific. It is a video. You guys just told me it was a video. So I would be speaking to and calling out all travel lovers, or paying too much for travel would be like the pre-headline. And then my headline would be exactly what they're getting. Because guys, I just don't know what I'm getting here. And you've got something of value here. People love travel. They will pay for it, even in a down economy. They will pay for travel and entertainment, engagement, stuff with their family. Free 14-minute video reveals how to travel the world like royalty at wholesale prices, experience. And you guys, this headline isn't even that. Aside from the specificity part of it, this might be it. Help you travel the world, create peak life experiences. And instead of at unheard prices, if there's like a number just to go further down the specificity route, maybe it's 30% off airfare, 30% off stays or whatever, I would put that in versus unheard prices, which is very vague. And I would absolutely play with this one, okay? Create priceless memories with your kids. They will remember forever. So peak life experiences, maybe something along the lines of a step-by-step system allows you to travel the world, wholesale prices, experience all it has to offer, and create priceless memories with your kids. They will remember forever. They will pass down from generation to generation. Imagine the pictures they'll have, and whatever, all that good stuff. I know for a fact that is one of the huge reasons why people travel, families travel, is so that they can give their kids an experience to, at Disneyland or overseas at some exotic cool location or in the Bahamas or whatever. It's so they can share that experience with their family and create some memories. Okay, so I would play with one of these pre-headlines, get real specific with exactly what they're getting, and tell them, hey, free lifetime access. This is the button. Nothing to do with Team Start Living, because you're not looking for reps. If you were looking for reps, it would be you would be talking about joining and starting your own home-based business. You're looking for people who are wanting to make money, not travel the world and create life experiences and unheard prices. They're looking for a business cash flow, side income. You are looking for people who are interested in travel. That's a very difficult, with this, the way this is, guys, this is very, very hard to distinguish exactly what they're getting and how it benefits them. Again, everything is all about them. Why am I here? Why should I give you my email address? The answer to that, I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know if I would give you my email address. Once you tighten it up a little bit with what we just talked about, exactly what they're getting and why they should fill out the form and what the benefits are, who are you, what do you got, why do they need it, where can they get it? Speaking the laser target, you guys know your market. You could create all sorts of crazy, cool laser targeted messages to specific niches and just speak to them. You guys are great on camera. Just speak to them, and you guys, as a congruency, you guys will nail it with the right language. You fulfill some needs. You tell them why they need to opt in, why they need to opt in now, why they need to enter their best email for instant access to whatever your lead bait is. Because right now there is no lead bait. I have no idea what it is. But I do like the fact that you are kind of the medium to this woman, Jessica, who's going to help give them the lead bait, whatever that is, as you guys said in the video. But a lot of work we can do here. Cool? You guys have any questions about that, Willie? I know you guys are on, and I appreciate you guys were like, I think before the webinar even ended on Thursday, you guys had that in there, which was awesome. So I wanted to make sure I give you guys first dibs here. Any questions about that? Excellent. Cool, Willie. Right on, man. Awesome. Good. Yeah. As if you guys to go back to the drawing board, just as specific as possible. And honestly, guys, the 18 fill out the blank hypnotic headlines, print them out. Look at them. Look at how they know exactly what they're getting in exchange for an email address. They know exactly what they're getting. All right, let's do number 2. Thanks, guys. Emery, this was the question. Right here. Question was, you showed now 3 different variations of an ad to a few capture pages. I did. Yes, I did. Would you change the title of the capture page to match ad while testing? Okay. Emery, I think what you're asking is, would the ad say exactly what the headline is? Yeah. You guys wanted, just a lazy way to do it, and really the right way to do it. Once you put in the work to create the hypnotic headline for the lead bait, that's the ad. That is the advertisement, depending on where you're putting it and if there are character limitations and space parameters that you need to hit, whether it's on Google, Facebook, or any other online medium, doesn't matter. This was the best thing you can do. If someone clicks on this, guys, free download, easy 15-minute workout to lose 15 pounds in 10 days, no treadmill or cardio required. Someone clicks on that ad, and that's what the headline says. Again, they've already raised their hand and said, hey, this is what I want. I want the free download. I want this easy 15-minute workout to lose 15 pounds in 10 days. If the headline says that, it's just more of the, like, hey, they clicked on the ad. Hey, that's what I wanted. Here it is. I'm going to give you my email because it got me here in the first place. That's what worked on them on the first place. Now, guys, for the analyticals and the greens and the guys and gals who are very specific, and you want to be told exactly what to do and which will convert better, guys, just test. I will tell you what I would do. If this was my ad, if this was my product, I would test this headline, I would test this headline, and then I would test this headline. I would run them all, A/B split test stuff, and there's a million different ways you can do that, and a lot of different ads you can test for like dollars, pennies on the dollar. You don't need to go spend $1,000 to find which ad will pull more, because quite frankly, look, maybe the real hidden benefit, which is looking great this summer in your bikini, maybe putting this in here and putting it first has a better impact and a better conversion than this. And then maybe if this is what's converting on the front end from clicks, but your conversions are a little off, maybe just throw this right here, what was your advertisement, and test it in your headline. It's all this ongoing creative game to just watch your metrics and watch your numbers. But to answer your question, yes, I would change the ad to match the headline, Emery. Yes, I would do that. But I would also be split testing some variations to see which one pulls and works the best. Okay? Cool. That was question number 2. Did I answer your question, bud? I know you're on here. Is that clear? I don't want you... Guys, the last thing I want you to do is get stuck in this, hey, this is exactly what Brian told me to do. This is what I'm sticking to. I want you to get creative and test and play with and see what works for your specific market and your specific product. Okay? Cool. All right. Let's rock and roll. Here is question number 3. All right. So here's the question. I was wondering if my capture page was too long and if I should change the headline. Guys, this is way too long. Way too long. You can absolutely put bullet points, but this is a sales letter. This is literally like she wrote a handful of paragraphs and it feels like a sales letter. She's got a money back guarantee badge on the capture page. No, you guys, no. This is the point of a capture page is to give them lead bait. And here's the lead bait. You receive a report on the 5 problems with vitamin supplements. None of this talks about that. This is the only thing that you should be talking about. This is your lead bait. They are getting a free, if it's a PDF report or if it's video or some other type of download audio MP3 interview, this right here should be the whole focus. Okay? Way too much in your capture page. I mean, this is what you're giving away as like a carrot, but again, none of it, that should be your only focus right now. Never. And I'm going to go through a couple different things I saw on this capture page, and then we'll go through the headline stuff that I would use. Okay. And this is a great video. It's very touching. It's very, lots of people, it's great. I mean, it's third party all over it, third party social proof. It's money in that regards, but it doesn't really belong here, especially if this is your lead bait. Okay. Now here, guys, if you are ever doing this, stop right here. Click here to see the results of the third party tested skin trial. The only links you should ever all have off of capture page is like legal stuff at the bottom or income disclaimers if you're doing make money stuff or anything like that. You do not, there is one goal. You have one objective with your capture page, and it's right here, to get a lead. I'm not 100% sold on this comment box either, because really all I want is a name and email, but I'm not sure what they're using it for. It could be useful information and they might be doing something with the data, so it might be something different. Right here, guys, no. This is 100%. Not good, not good. Do not do that. In fact, there's two of them here. There's click here to read their story. You do not, they're on your site. That's, enough of a challenge. We don't want to give them a loophole and way off of your site to get lost and go down a rabbit hole to never come back again, to never be seen again, right? Not good. No. Okay? I do not like the fact that there's a money back guarantee here, guys. This is the first, again, we're meeting the girl for the first time and asking them to get married, right? That's essentially what we're going for, like the sell, the kill on the first date, right? Right up front, we're telling them that we're looking for money. We are looking for them to buy something from us. When in reality, what we want to do is offer them some type of lead bait, dangle some lead bait in front of them, enough value, pique enough curiosity in them so that they give you their email. We are not going for a sale on the capture page. There is no need for this button. Now, I'm not saying, we've done headlines that say things like this. I'm okay with, I should pull this up. And we've done something like this where in some of our companies we say like generate, on the capture page, we'd say something like generate up to 27 leads a day within your first 5 days, guaranteed, that word guaranteed, or your money back in the headline. We've tested stuff like that, just like a crazy, outlandish, pretty darn big guarantee, or your money back. Like that, we've tested it and that does good. But we've never put an actual buy now badge, 30-day money back guarantee satisfaction. You don't want that on your capture page. That's the wrong message. You want one thing. You want to get their name, well, not even their name as so much as their email in exchange for something of value. All right. Now, other things is that this capture page video, while it's cool, it says absolutely nothing about this. It talks about purchasing this skin cream, this serum, plus a free something. Has nothing to do, it is so not congruent with what we're asking them to do on this page. This is very, I don't even know what the hell is going on here, to be honest with you. Like, am I supposed to opt in to get the vitamins? Are they wanting me to somehow get instant access to buy this thing? It doesn't make it, to me, like, it looks like kind of a blog post wrapped into what should be a capture page, what also mirrors a sales page. Very confusing. Very, very incongruent. This is the, okay, so let's say this. Okay, so watch the video below and I promise, this is the headline that Melvin has right now. Watch the video below and I promise, proof of how you could look 10 to 15 years younger will be revealed. The guys, that says nothing about the actual lead bait that Melvin's dangling in front of the prospect in exchange for their email address. I would gut this entire thing. This capture page belongs on the sales page. After we talk to them and give them some type of report that we promise here on the 5 problems with vitamin supplements. And here's what a very simple capture page. This is what I would do. I would have some type of pre-headline like this. Warning, if you want youthful skin, stop wasting money on worthless supplements. That would be like the pre-headline. Warning, if you want vibrant skin, younger vibrant skin, they are lying to you. There's a scapegoat. There's a warning. Okay? A couple different needs that we're hitting on, but here's the big one. Here's the actual headline. Free download. 23-page report reveals the top 5 reasons why vitamin supplements will never get you the radiant, youthful skin and renewed confidence you deserve. Talk about reasons. This is a real deal lead bait, guys. We want to give them something in value in exchange for their email address. And very creatively, you can intertwine whatever opportunity, whatever product this is. At the end of this, I mean, this 23-page report or whatever it is teed up, it's designed, it is written to pre-sell whatever the product or business or whatever you're offering. That's the point of it, to give them something of value. But then once you tell them about the 5 problems with vitamin supplements, hey, here is a solution that solves all 5. This is what we recommend and why you will never get the radiant, youthful skin and renewed confidence you deserve by taking vitamin supplements. Here, it's clinically proven. And I would even throw, if it is clinically proven, that's powerful. Clinically proven. I would throw those words in there somewhere, that language. Okay? All right, so this one is a little misguided. It's a little off in the sense of where I'm not sure, obviously this individual wants to make a sale right off the capture page, but is kind of giving away something for free, but there really is no emphasis or focus on it whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying that, guys, that we don't want to have, it doesn't need to be just headline stuff. Okay, you could absolutely take, and in fact, I'll show you an example a little bit later of some bullets that you could put on a capture page that still does, you could put some of these bullets on an actual capture page, but this is a no-no. You do not want to put long written, what looks like sales copy and sentences and all sorts of stuff on a capture page. It's simple. Guys, remember, people want fast and easy. They want the solution you promised from the advertisement. Here is a free report that tells you why the top 5 reasons why vitamin supplements will never get you the skin you deserve. The radiant, youthful, kissable skin and renewed confidence you deserve. Someone clicks on that ad and comes to this website, they're going to leave because they feel like they were abused. There is no congruency at all. So my recommendation to a capture page, to this specific page, is to, up to you if you want to keep this header up here, gut this entire thing. Put a simple headline up here that gives them what they want, which is something in exchange, something for free, so you can build your list and you can continually drip value and send them useful, relevant, valuable information on this topic. And in the process, build a relationship. You show them why you've got some products, some services that actually help. Here's the problem. Here's the 5 problems with vitamin supplements. And by the way, here's the best thing on the market. It's not a vitamin supplement that's proven to get you the radiant skin. And through the actual education of the free download, you're educationally selling them on your product in the process. That's the whole point. That's the deal. That's the goal. So I would gut this whole thing, start from scratch, use headlines, something along this line, and focus on the free lead bait that we're giving them to build your list. Does that make sense? I hope, guys, again, a lot of the takeaway here is specificity and keeping it congruent from ad to capture to sales. Okay? Awesome. Cool. Okay, let's move it on. Let's keep it moving here. Question number 4 comes from Mike. Here's the headline question. 30 days that could change your business. This is a headline. This is a headline he's got for a specific capture page. He didn't give me the capture page. That's okay. Headline. 30 days that could change your business for less than your favorite Starbucks coffee per day. What do you guys, okay, not specific enough. And here is what I wrote as notes. So I'm just copy and paste it here for you too. This is Mike, bud, this is not specific at all. 30 days for what? What am I giving you my email address in exchange for? What's the benefit? I'm not just landing on your capture page thinking I want to give you your email. You've got to make me want to give. You got to create that itch so powerful that I've got to scratch it. I've got to give you the email. You've got to make it so curious and so it's so painful for them to leave, more painful for them to leave than to give you their email address in exchange for whatever the lead bait is. What exactly are they getting here? I have no 30 days that could change your business for less than your favorite Starbucks coffee per day. I like the analogy and the metaphor and the image here is like, hey, it's less than, a couple bucks. Put the Starbucks on hold and we'll teach you how to change your business over the next 30 days. But what is it? Is it a blueprint, a step-by-step formula? Change my business how? Are you going to show me how to get leads, more clients, customers, profit? How are you going to change my business? 30 days to what? Why should I give you my email address? 30 days to what? So, guys, I hope you're starting to see a pattern here. This is why marketing, without the specificity, this is why marketing doesn't convert and people lose money when they're online because they're not it just doesn't do it for the prospect. It doesn't give them a sense of exactly what they're getting. It doesn't really, so I mean, 30 days to change your business. Now, if you told me, over the next 30 days, I'm going to teach you how to get 6 to 10 leads per day through YouTube to get more leads, to get more traffic, leads, and customers, a 30-day boot camp, a 30-day regimen that I use daily. This is my 30-day blitz to build a profitable business on how to get leads, follow up with leads, and close sales, right? How to whatever. Then we're getting somewhere. And even to back it up further, what exactly are they getting? What is it? That's okay if it's 30 days on how to get leads, but to fill out the form, what is it? Maybe it's a 40-minute webinar on how you can turn a profit in your business over the next 30 days, guaranteed. It's a 30-minute webinar. Maybe it's a 42-page PDF. Maybe it's a 30-minute interview, MP3. They get lifetime access to. Guys, you got to start looking at these documents because it's all here. Just look at the printed. Don't even worry about the crazy long. I mean, obviously go watch and rewatch all of the webinars, sure. But I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 printouts of cheat sheets to look at on how to do this thing. The one specifically for this, I would look at for the capture pages. Okay, what exactly is it? Is it a free PDF? Ebook? Are they getting a webinar that something like that? I don't know. I mean, for me, if I were writing this, I'd say something like, 6-figure earner reveals how anyone can turn a profit in 30 days with any business, guaranteed. If that was the webinar, right? Or you can put you here. Something, you guys are getting the point. Now, there's just so little here to go off of. I'm not sure exactly where to go with this. But, I mean, you could have like a pre-headline, a sub-headline. I mean, this could be the headline, obviously, in quotes, remember, right? But this, my friend, Mike, I have no idea what this is. There's no way in hell I'm giving you my email address because I mean, I may if you told me exactly what I'm getting, but I just don't, I have no idea what this is, what the offer is. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm out of here. Okay, cool. Any questions about this one? Mike, I'm not picking on you, nor am I picking on anyone who I'm going to keep going over with these guys. I want you to get this, and I get passionate about this. So if it sounds like I'm being abrasive or offensive, please don't, that I'm just trying to help, and I truly want you guys to have success. So if I get in like a zone and just start cursing or something, forgive me. Again, the takeaway, guys, just go back to those headlines and look at them and see, am I writing dangerously persuasive copy, fulfilling needs, being specific? They know exactly what they're getting, and am I hitting pain points? Do I know my target market? Do I know what they want? More importantly, do I know what they need? Right? Because people say what they want. The worst thing you can do is ask someone what they want. They have no idea what they want. However, you can never go wrong with human needs. They're innate, and they're in everyone. You guys good with this one? Moving on. Next question. Pamela. I like this, Pamela. Very cool, guys. This is a nice one. This is a lot of imagery. Let me blow this up. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but hey. But I believe that this is this a capture page to a sales page? What is this? I critiqued it and I've got notes here, but I'm just I want to be clear. And this I believe was the headline into a sales page-ish, right? Is that right? Hey, you there? Pam, you there?
Yes,
Hey, how are you this evening?
I'm fine. It was a sales letter actually.
Okay. So was this the headline down here?
Yes, it will. I got a little confused on that. I was thinking that was the capture page, the headline for the capture page.
Okay,
So I
cool.
was a little confused on that part. I realize that now as you're talking.
No problem.
But
Right on. That's why I just wanted to be clear. That clears it up for me. Okay, so we've got a capture page to what would be the sales page.
right.
Okay.
That's wrong. Okay,
Very cool. Thank you, Pam, and thank you for playing with us. And I'm going to give you some tips, and I'm going to mute you up, okay?
okay.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Cool. Okay, so this one was very creative. I like this one a lot, guys. Look at this. I mean, she paid attention to a lot through this course. A secret, that's one of the needs. Obviously, a huge benefit. When people were asking what to bold, italicize, and underline. Another benefit here. Another benefit: target any specific area of your body from the neck down. Imagine looking in the mirror, seeing how much better your clothes fit here. More outfits to wear. It's like magic. Sounds too good to be true, right? Now, for this, just kind of a side note, instead of saying sound too good to be true, like placing that seed in their brain, I would say something like, could this be true? Or could this be real? Remember that word could opens up the right side of their brain, their unconscious, getting them into the imaginatory state versus sounds too good to be true. That's not really something we want them to be thinking during our sales presentation on our sales letter, because if it's too, it sounds too good to be true, it probably isn't, right? Well, could it be true? That taps into the good side of the brain, the unconscious that makes all the buying decision anyway. And you want to start planting those seeds like, could this be true? And their brain starts going to work to answer that question, to figure out how could that be true. So I would be planting that question. Could this be true? Could this be real? Because their brain, that plants the seed. Remember, we talk about mind hacks and mind control. That gets them to start thinking and asking themselves the right question, to getting them to the answer that we want them to get to so that they buy our stuff, versus sound too good to be true. It works for me, could work for you too. Get as little as this and that. Get results in as little as 45 minutes. Everyone that hears about this wrap wants one, and by now you probably want one too. Suggestive, assumptive language, by now. Love it. This is awesome. The decision is yours. Power, right? Buy now. Get started on. Act today. Do something for yourself. Free. You deserve this. Lots of good stuff here. So I like this sales page. There's actually a lot of story here, and what she talked about definitely started picking up some images in my own brain, which is really neat. And I thought that she did a very good job of this. Guys, we could think about testimonies and bonuses on sales pages. What can we offer as bonuses in regards to maybe our time or something along those lines? What could we creatively think of to make it absolutely irresistible? And is there any third-party testimonies that we can throw on here, and just written testimonies on the sales page, time-sensitive deadlines, urgency stuff, just things to think about. And I know this was kind of just a quick rough draft of a sales piece for this product, and I thought it was very good. When we talk about NLP and future pacing, what would they do, what they don't, a couple years down the road, what happens, that type of thing. A lot of just like, hey, experience the feeling of the benefit of what I've got to offer. What if you do, what if you don't? So good job. Hats off to you on that. Now, what exactly is the lead bait? That is where I'm unclear. So this is the capture page. My secret to targeting unwanted fat in specific areas of your body without exhausting yourself. Like to lose tummy fat, fill out the form with your name. I assume that this was probably something over the form where you ask for their name and email, and that this is most likely the headline. Either way, Pam, I'm not sold on this headline here, okay? Imagine going to a capture page and you get this: my secret to targeting unwanted fat in specific areas of your body without exhausting yourself. Now, there's some good stuff in there right here. This right here, I read this and I think, now this was me kind of just freestyling and just kind of coming up with ideas here. But in 2 seconds, 2.5 inches in my waistline in 3 days, that to me is what should be involved up here. Because that is essentially what people want with this wrap. With this specific product, this is exactly what they want. So 100%. I like, instead of losing 2.5 inches, I like saying things like again, imagery words like melt, or erase, eliminate, instead of just lose. Like, there are more powerful, more image creating, thought provoking, image producing language and words that we can use to really hit home. And I wrote something like this. You playing with something like that. Anyway, this is the headline that I would play with. So, for example, when someone opts in here, Pam, we're still kind of unclear as to what they get. Or after reading this, I'm assuming it's just people can buy the actual wrap right then and there. There's got to be a video that the company made or that you made that explains the product. Maybe it's a 14-minute video on how you can melt 2.5 inches off your waistline in 3 days guaranteed, no cardio or treadmill required. Okay, we just got to think back, guys. Whenever we're in this marketing zone, we've got to think of lead bait. So this could be something that I would test. Again, imagine, I would use the word imagine. This is like a pre-headline slipping into your favorite jeans from high school, depending on your target market and what, you know better than I, Pam. But this could be a good example here, right? Imagine slipping into your favorite jeans from high school. That's going to grab them. Attention. Remember, we talked about questions just to engage and capture their attention immediately. And then the big thing, when someone goes to the actual capture page, when you're asking for their name and email, what are they actually getting? Well, maybe it's not a video, maybe it's a webinar, an ebook, again, a boot camp or anything, something along the lines of this. But we've got to do better on what cold prospect comes to the capture page. What is going to make me kind of whip out my credit card and give you my email, so to speak, because that's really what you're doing. It's people don't just go to websites because they want to fill out the form with emails. They're getting enough email a day. It is on us to be laser specific and fulfill needs and speak to their unconscious and create these images and make them have to fill out the form. And you've got 18 of those fill in the blank headlines. Yeah, there are 18 of them that you can, guys, please, from here on in, when you go to write headlines, just print out the 18 fill in the blank headlines. There's 2 on each one, and this will keep you on the right track. Look at them, because everyone on here, guys, we've got to start thinking more as marketers and providing solutions and using dangerously persuasive copy and getting so specific that your prospect knows exactly, without a shadow of a doubt, what they're going to get if they fill out the form with their email address. And whatever this is, proves how you can melt 2.5 inches off your waistline in 3 days guaranteed. No cardio or treadmill required. Fill out the form, and I will. And I like this. I like this, Pam. Good stuff. Fill out the form with your name and best email. Or instead of tell all, instant access. Okay? That's your capture page. At least something that I would try. And I absolutely, really do enjoy this sales piece here. And yeah, $15 each, guys. This is what the product is. I would just take out, if this is the actual sales letter, Pam, from here on in, just go to your trusty 10 steps to a kick-ass high-converting sales letter. Is there an almighty headline? And guys, melt 2.5 inches off your waistline in 3 days guaranteed would probably be a pretty solid headline on the sales page at the top of this. You've got tummy fat, so what? Just live with it. And then she can get into her story, which is very creative. And I was very impressed with this, Pam. It's awesome. And I think a lot of people, heck, I started going through my life when I was younger. I was actually a little bit chubbier kid. So I definitely resonated with that. And I could see myself back when you were speaking about me, which is the point. That's what you're looking for. You want to get them in story mode, into their unconscious, into their right brain and out of their left brain, because that's where the sales are made. So right on. So to go over this, if this is the sales letter, just go through and do you have the almighty headline? Do you have a story? Yes, you do. A hook, a promise? Yeah, 2.5. There was a lot more in there too, but 2.5 inches in 3 days. Okay, establish credibility and authority. You could probably do that a little bit better. Create urgency. Again, could you create some type of bonuses or deadlines so where if they buy, they get something of value from you? Could you do that? Could you think of something? Provide your solution fast? Yeah, you do. I mean, you got not even 2 pages is the sales letter, so absolutely you do that. The benefits and features. You could probably brush up on that and really lay those out in a little bit more specific matter so the prospect knows exactly the benefits of the features of this wrap and how it's going to work, which I'm sure the video, if you have one on this sales page, does that for you. The offer, call to action. Step 9 was future pace. What if they do? What if they don't? Call to action again, why buy now? Okay, another call to action, and why should they buy now? So you're on the right track with this. This is definitely the story here in the sales page was pretty darn good at first shot here. I would again go back to these 10 steps, just review them and make sure that you've got this checklist. Okay, and then I would also just go over the 17 print money copy tips. I mean, writing a sales letter, guys, that doesn't need to be difficult, but I want you to use these printouts as a guide. Okay, and before you start throwing any money to anything, absolutely check out the 27-point checklist to ensure you are writing dangerously persuasive copy. I'm not going to go over all 27 bullets now. I wasn't sure if that was the sales letter. Pam, great start, but I would just look over the 10 steps to a kick-ass high-converting sales letter, the 17 print money copy tips, and the 27-point checklist. Instead of rewatching about what was probably 6 or 7 hours of trainings, print out the checklist and just make sure that you're in line with everything that we talked about here. And if you want to go the extra mile, take a look at the 50 deadly mind hacks and see if you can plug a little bit more of those in. I mean, you've got the dangerously persuasive copy. You get it. From what you bulleted and underlined and the images and the stories and what you got it. But there's just a couple things we can brush up on with some of these printouts guide you down the path to higher conversions with this actual sales piece. But I would lead with this, and the takeaway here is to get very clear on whatever the lead bait is. Okay, the initial one was my secret to targeting unwanted fat in specific areas. Okay, that's cool, but what is it? I mean, my secret, I would even go so further if you want to play with this one. Is that like a 3-minute video that tells the secret? Is it a 10-page ebook that explains the one secret that allowed you to get rid of unwanted fat without exhausting yourself? What exactly is that? If you want to play and go down with this, totally cool, test it, but just get specific with the offer. No, the person needs to actually understand exactly what they're going to get if they give you their email address, and then they will. It's so funny. Once there's clarity in your prospect's brain as to what they're getting in exchange for their email, they will give it to you. They want to give it to you. They clicked on your ad. They're here. Just make sure it's congruent along the way. That's why you do sales page to headline and / capture page to the ad, because the ad's already written. If this is the headline you go with, the ad is 7-minute video reveals how to melt 2.5 inches off your waist in 3 days. That's the ad on this specific, if this was the actual headline in the capture page. Does that make sense? So again, include testimonies on top of figuring out exactly what your lead bait is so you can stay congruent. There wasn't a sales video I could take a glance at. I'm sure someone's got a company video that explains the product and all that stuff, and we could have gotten a little bit more in depth with that, but I think this gives you a very good framework or groundwork foundation to go from here. Pam, let me know. They're just right in the box. Actually, I'll just unmute you. You good? Does that make sense?
Yes, I think so. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Cool.
I see where you're coming from with everything, and I took a lot of notes on what you said.
Okay, excellent. Well, you're definitely on the right track. I can tell that you were here the entire handful of months here because of what you wrote in that sales piece. So good on you. I would just try and get a little bit more specific here on the lead bait, but this is a very, very good start.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being here, and thanks for hanging for all this time. Man, you guys, like I said, rock stars. Okay. Let's go to Karen. Cool. All right. Here is a pretty darn good capture page right now. I would say this, though. This is what I wrote. Okay? Let me bring this over. Now, I'll give you my thoughts in just a second, Miss Karen. Okay. So, struggling with leads is not your fault. Awesome scapegoat, guys. Love it. Fulfilling needs immediately. Struggling with leads, if they're, depending on how Karen's marketing, most likely she is targeting people who want leads. So this is a great pre-headline. Consider the problem solved. Cool. I like this. I do like this. The only thing I would say here, Karen, is instead of the exclamation point here, what sounds, again, insignificant is instead of that, I would kind of do ... so as to lead them to the headline versus like just cut it off. Sounds silly, and I'm real anal about that stuff, but in the pre-headline, I always try and use like ... so they can get to kind of bring them into the headline. So free 15-minute reveals. Well, let's first read Karen's. Free 15-minute video reveals the secrets of how top earners are generating leads daily and enrolling people into their business. Cool. Okay, we can do better. This is good. It's targeted, but we can do better because secrets of how top earners are generating leads daily and enrolling people into their business. Okay, so with this one, free 15-minute video reveals, cool, their secrets on how top earners. Now, you see how top earners in this one, guys, and this is playing with language so that we can bold and italicize like commands and things like very different. Like generating leads daily is very different than generate leads daily, because we're going to bold that up. Generate whatever. And instead of just saying, Karen, generating leads, specificity. All day. We wanted to say exactly the number. Instead of saying X leads, generate 16 to 23 plus leads per day. And this doesn't, you know that these guys in this video, I know exactly the video you're talking about. These guys make like, they're turning 30, 40, 50 leads a day. So you can absolutely say something like this, okay, to kind of keep it more believable. So instead of saying generating leads daily, even generating 30 leads a day, you can say it how top earners generate 16. So like the prospect is, their unconscious is picking up, generate 16 to 23 plus leads per day instead of generating leads daily. Do you see the difference? One's like a verb and ongoing, like, hey, like something happening now versus a straight up command. Like top earners, they're generating leads versus, hey, prospect, generate lead. And they don't even care about the top earners either. All they do is care about themselves, what's in it for them. That's why it's dangerously persuasive copy. Their needs, their wants, their desires. It's all about them, right? And sign up 4 reps per week. Instead of enrolling people into their businesses, sign up 4 reps per week into your business. Now, guys, this is an English class, and because this would fail, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. A free 15-minute video reveals their secrets on how top earners generate 16 to 23 plus leads per day and sign up 4 reps per week into your business. Doesn't make any sense. We're talking about them, so it doesn't make sense that they're signing them up in your business. But I'll tell you what you want to absolutely pop out right here. Mr. Prospect, sign up 4 reps per week into your business. That's what they care about. They don't care that the top leaders generating leads themselves or enrolling people into their businesses. So we need to play with this copy in a way that hits them straight through the heart in a fashion that they care about, like generate 16 to 23 plus leads per day. That's what they want. And sign up 4 reps per week into your business. Okay, you could even go so far as just saying sign up 4 reps per week into my business. I like your just because my, I feel like really wouldn't make sense. It's kind of like going way off the different. You can put in your subtly and it still gets like, it lays the point home. It's not about like, hey, they're enrolling people into their business. It's all about prospect, your business. And another one, and notice, see what we do here? Free 15-minute video, and you could do free 15-minute video, instant access, download. I love the Enter Your Best email for instant access. You'll love it. Instant access, love it. Good stuff. Free 14-minute video reveals their secrets. Same thing on how top earners right here. Generate, boom, sign up 4 reps per week, and how you can too. Remember we talked about that. That was somewhere along the line. We've gone through so much. We definitely harped on like this, how you can too versus into their businesses. I'm telling you, this will convert better. Either one of these will convert better than people into their business because it's involving your prospect versus saying, hey, it's the top earners, it's their business, their leads, yada, yada, yada. Does that make sense? So aside from that, I dig this a lot. This is the first one that's been as specific. I mean, I'm very clear as to what I'm getting. While it could be more specific, it reveals the secrets of how top earners generate 17 leads per day and enroll 4. Like, hey, it's not wishy-washy or generating how many leads or enrolling how many people. This is exactly what they're doing to generate 16 leads a day and enroll 4 people into your business. And you can put in guaranteed, you can put in, go back to these headlines, and guys, you can mix and mingle and add other stuff into this headline as well. Okay? This was pretty solid, pretty good. to begin with. I think that Karen, had she been able to bold and underline and italicize some of this stuff, she maybe would have been able to do this and figured it out herself, that she might have even written the headline differently because she would have thought it through, and it's about them. Sign up 4 reps per week and how you can too versus just generating leads. So cool. Any questions on this one, guys? Pretty darn good. Pretty dang good. Miss Mina. All right, so the question here is, her main question was this right here. She actually created a video that it pre-frames the sales video to the $7 product. Guys, if you can imagine, this is the PowerPoint. So someone goes to Mina's capture page right here. And then when someone fills out the form with their email address, they are going to a video with essentially a PowerPoint slide. That's what she sent me, the copy for the PowerPoint slides of the video on the next page. And then after, there's a link underneath that video to an actual sales page for a product that is $7. So that's the funnel we're talking about right now. Okay. Here is what she put in the actual PowerPoint that pre-frames them to the sales page. Hey, I know why you were here. You want leads. Okay, that's first off, and you want them to buy your stuff. 100%, guys, this offer is talking about getting people to buy your stuff. It has nothing to do with driving traffic or getting videos ranked or getting more people to your capture page. This is about them getting buyers to your stuff. You and I both know that leads are the lifeblood to your business and that you need to make money. Cool. I've been testing this out. It really works. What you're about to discover are the secrets to magically make your prospects fall madly in love with you, good, and want to buy everything you sell. Very cool. At the price of a Starbucks. Again, all for the price of a Starbucks. I would stay away from this stuff until they get to the sales page. I just don't want to deter them at all and think that we're going to get them in with an offer. Obviously we are as marketers, right? If you are ready, click on the button below to continue. I would just keep the Starbucks out of it entirely. And let me show you what I would do here. So here's the deal. Mina is she's close. She's good with this one, but she's missing. She can rewrite this a lot better. Understand, guys, this offer isn't about getting leads. All the ads and every language that we're talking about, because what happens on the sales page is not talking about leads. It's just talking about getting prospects to buy your stuff. When we talk about, guys, this is so lethal. This is how to make money online. It has to be laser, and you know this, congruent and specific. So Mina, I would say something like this, and these are just comparing these two, and then we're going to get into the capture page for you, and then I'll actually show you the actual sales video or the sales page, so it all looks like from ad to capture to sales page. It makes sense, and you should, with proper advertising up front, it should especially at $7, it should convert very darn easily. I know why you are here. You want to make more sales. That's the point of this funnel. This offer is not about leads. Not about leads, okay? We want to get rid of that. Yes, you want to get prospects to buy your stuff so you can make money online. You and I both know without sales, you're out of business. There's nothing. Leads, yes, they're the lifeblood. This whole offer is about getting buyers, closing sales. It doesn't matter how many leads you can get. If none of them buy, you stay broke. There's something they aren't telling you about making sales online. Scapegoat, not your fault. Relief, easing their pain. Not their fault. What you're about to discover are those secrets, fulfilling more needs, the secrets to magically make your prospects fall in love with you and want to buy everything you sell. All for the price of a Starbucks. No, I don't like that. And these are notes I put. We have used get 37 plus leads per day within the next 5 days guaranteed, or your money back on a capture page. And like I said, it did do fairly good, but I just don't like, saying up front. You can say this is the type of language you want to put on your sales page when you're actually at the offer, like price conditioning, comparing to other tangible things like, hey, this is for a buck a day or less than the price of your daily Starbucks. I will get you and show you how to get more buyers. But really, I would use this sparingly, and it better be a solid guarantee or money back to get them to opt in on your capture page. You better know what you're doing, and better be a very big money back guaranteed or your money back type of thing. And I would just, for rule of thumb, stay away from price conditioning before they even hit the sales page, because it's tough to do. It doesn't really even make sense because they don't even know an offer. They don't even know what you're talking about yet. You don't really want to tee up the fact that there's anything for sale on the next page. Now, if you are ready to get more people to buy your product, services, and offers, fill out the form with your best email for instant access on the next page. This doesn't obviously mean I didn't know that this wouldn't make sense. They've already opted in. I didn't know you actually created a welcome video. I actually just clicked when I said that out loud. So you could say something like this: if you are ready, or as you are ready, even better. Assumptive, subjective language, that hypnotic, like, hey, persuasion, getting them to magically start thinking how you want them to think, right? That's what hypnotists do. As you are ready now. As you are ready to get more people to buy your products. I don't like that. You know you are ready to get people to buy your product, services, and offers. So simply click the link below. Because guys, in this example, they've already opted in to Mina's capture page. She's just got a video on the next page that when they click on the link below it, they'll go to the sales page, okay? So simply click the link below. So as you, again, suggestive, assumptive language, click the link below. You will get instant access on the next page where you will meet this stay-at-home mom who now makes more than her doctor, attorney, and CPA combined. Yeah, Mina, this is good. It's just we want to be very clear. The target here is that people want buyers. That's what the offer is. So we need the language on your capture page and even preceding that on your ad needs to speak that. Okay, and I'm going to put in something so everyone here can just see the sales page. And here's the video. Very cool. Hey. Cool. So here's the sales video, the sales page. How to magically make your prospects fall madly in love with you and want to buy everything you sell. Now, see how she says that. Want to buy everything you sell. Make your prospects fall madly in love with you and want to buy everything you sell. You see the congruency there? That's key. That's what we're looking for here. So now that you guys have seen the headline for the sales page, and that thing we make sales on that daily. It's a $7 product. It's silly simple. And the headline on the sales page is literally make your prospects fall madly in love with you and want to buy everything you sell. Okay, so now let's go back here and look at the capture page. Attention struggling marketer. Beautiful. Love it. Or just as an example, you could put who else wants to make more sales? Because really, that's what we're looking for here, Mina. Yeah, attention struggling marketer, but to even get more specific here, okay, to go along with our specificity and congruency topic here, and really how that's the key to everything in online marketing is congruency and specificity, knowing your target market and just giving them exactly what they want and being clear about what they're going to get. Okay, now this could be the pre-headline. Attention struggling marketer, who else wants to make more sales? Because that's what the offer is. Question, who else? That was one of the headlines. Or that's kind of the benefit, the gaining, the pleasure, right? Like the gaining the pleasure or the benefit of what you have to offer. Now you could test, we talked about this at the end of the last video, where avoiding the pain and fear is something you may want to absolutely test, okay? Avoidance of pain is a lot more powerful human motivator typically than it is to gain pleasure. So something where instead of going after who else wants to make more sales, you may want to try struggling to make sales, question mark. Again, see how both of these are questions? They're engaging. Struggling to make sales. Okay? This could be the pre-headline that is better. I don't want to say better. I mean, I don't mean like mine's better than yours, but it's more congruent to the offer at hand here. Because that's what this whole offer is about, making sales. Getting prospects to buy your stuff. And this is something, I like the headline. That's pretty much, discover the secrets to magically make your prospects want to buy everything you sell. That's not bad. That really isn't bad. And you could keep that. You could literally bold and italicize, make your prospects want to buy everything you sell. That's pretty much it. Enter your best email address and I'll show you the next page. The only difference is, if I were you, what would we do? They're getting a 10-minute video. I know that. I checked before we did this one. It's a free 10-minute video. I would just get even more specific on this. Free 10-minute video reveals all 7. I just put this in here. I don't know if there are 7 buy now secrets. I just use this as an example, okay? So this could be like you've got a pre-headline, struggling to make sales, or who else wants to make more sales? And then I used the testimony headline. Broke mother turns multi-six-figure earner online because she discovered how to magically make prospects buy everything you sell. Okay? And this is what I would bold and what you guys would bold, italicize, and underline, because that's what pops. That's the emotion. Okay? The emotion we want them to feel. We want them to anchor and link up to our offer. Magically make prospects buy everything you sell. Same thing here. The only difference is a little bit of a different frame than discover the secrets. You've got a testimony here. And then I would put on here somewhere, Amina, maybe it's up top in the pre-headline, free 10-minute video, whatever, to make more sales in your business. Either way, I would tell them, again, how they're going to consume and digest the lead bait. Okay? So I would get real specific here on exactly what they're getting, right? So they know exactly what to expect. Enter your best email, and I'll show you on the next page. Maybe this is the subheadline. Instead of enter your best email, put free 10-minute video, instant access, into your best email, instant access, free lifetime access, that type of thing. Free, you could put free 10-minute video. People love that instant access stuff. Free instant access, free lifetime instant access. And then in the video, I love, it was Willie and Daria in the beginning there that they were letting someone else do the selling in Jessica. If I was Mina in that video, I absolutely would say, hey, you're going to meet my friend Diane on the next page, multi-six-figure earner, stay-at-home mom. She's going to teach you this formula, this 7-step whatever, 7 secrets, 7-step blueprint. I mean, now that you guys know this stuff, you guys can go back and play with these capture pages and kind of kill them. She's going to give you the 10-minute video, her blueprint on how to sell, how to make your prospects buy everything you sell. So that's the script, right? That is laser targeted, Mina, versus just talking about generating leads and attention struggling marketer. You can even frame them and warm them up 100 times more from the very beginning because you know exactly why they're there. They're wanting to make sense. Well, if you do that is why they're there. That's the offer. So we need to frame the offer from the very beginning in the ad as such so that when they get to the sales page, it's a laydown. We've given them exactly what we promised them. They're getting a $7 offer that is going to teach them in an hour how to make prospects buy everything they sell. Pretty cool, right? Are there any Mina, I can actually, if you want, I can send this to you right now here. If you want to play with that, Mina, take what you like, leave the rest, edit it, however you see fit. So that's it for round 1 of your critique session. Lots of fun, lots of insights. Hope you guys gained some extremely valuable information from that. I look forward to round 2. Send me whatever you got. We'll keep going through this stuff, man. I'm excited for you. You guys are getting it. I can see it in your copywriting, and this is the skill that can change everything. I'll see you next